Hello everybody, I'm Chris Provost, you're watching Provost Park Pass, and today I am at EPCOT. I am at the French Pavilion because I'm going to be with a Disneyland Paris cast member, and we're going to walk through all of the French Pavilion and see what they think of this amazing land here at EPCOT. Let's do this. All right, here I am with some Disneyland Paris cast members in the French Pavilion. This is Anthony, Jimmy, Inez. Now, it's pronounced Inez.
Yes.
But Americans pronounce it Inez, Anna, and Hugo. Then we're gonna look around, we're gonna check this all out. They're gonna tell us what they think is authentic, what they like, what's a little bit different. So far they're here on vacation here in America. Are you having fun?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, a lot.
Jimmy's gone 100% tourist. It looks good, Jimmy, it looks very good.
Not French.
Not French, not French. Okay, we're gonna go look around all the stuff and he's gonna tell us what is authentic and what's not. All right, so I'm with Jimmy. Now when you first come into the French Pavilion, you're gonna see these they look like billboards, but they're kind of circular.
Yeah.
And they have them in Paris.
Yeah, we got that in Paris. Yeah.
And really, what are they in Paris?
So, we are a billboard for theaters and museum things. And as you can see now, there is only theaters. There's only a museum billboard for that. So you can see there's maybe I'm gonna check. Yeah. So you got for Doctor Who's fans, you
Doctor
got
Who
the
fans?
Musée d'Orsay. This is where Van Gogh got.
For Doctor, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
But there's more, though, Jimmy. It's not just they have these in Paris, but Jimmy just told me a lot of times there would be a door,
Yeah.
and you'd open the door, and inside was
Toilets.
toilet.
Yeah.
And so when you're out and about and you had to go to the bathroom, you find one of these, open the door.
You'll find toilets inside. Yeah, because we love toilets in Paris, you know.
So they're really bathrooms. I thought they were just billboards, but no. No. All right, now I'm with Anthony, and when we look outside, when you first come in, you see these amazing buildings. And that looks just like the buildings when you're in Paris.
Yes.
Yes. And who designed it?
The designer was Osman.
Osman, but it's with an H.
Yeah.
And so he designed it, and you were saying that it's very authentic, except in Paris, it's not quite as yellow.
This is lighter.
Yeah, it's lighter in Paris, almost like a light yellow or almost a light gray. This is just a little bit darker than what you see in Paris.
Yes.
But it's iconic. This is what Americans think of.
Yeah, but it looks like.
It looks good.
Yes.
Feels like home.
Almost.
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 Okay, so I'm back with Jimmy. Jimmy said this is very important to show you. This is very French. It's like a what do you call it?
We call it in French bouquiniste.
Bouquinist, and it's a little shop, right? So you see it's got little trinkets, it's got books, it's got public maps. If you look over here, this is what it looks like when it's closed. When they close, they lock it up. When they open it, they unlock it, they open it up like this. Then tourists can come and they can buy things like this. This is very French, but Jimmy said the only difference is it's a little too small.
French will be this size.
It's about that size.
Even bigger.
Even bigger. He says this is the color that they had in the 1990s. They changed the color, but when they made this here, this is probably the color they had. And he said this is funny because this is an old biscuit, cookie,
Biscuit, yeah.
and that means the little naughty, the little naughty, the birds being a little naughty. That was a big in the 1980s.
Maybe better. Maybe before.
Maybe before. Maybe 1970s. So he says this is very, very authentic to Paris.
You can find it around the Seine, the river in Paris, the famous river in Paris. You can find it over there.
It's the river Seine. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. Of course I have. I live there.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. All right, Anthony. I see that all the time. How do you flower de lis?
Fleur de lis.
Fleur de lis.
Flower.
No. Fleur de lis.
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 Almost. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
And it's very popular. I see that in France a lot. What does it mean?
This is the flower of the king.
Flower of the king.
Yeah.
And you see that symbol And that's also pronounced fleur de lis. Yeah. The flower of the king. And it's royal. The king has it. The queen.
The king.
Just the king.
The king. Yes. King.
Okay, just the king. Is there something for the queen?
Every time for every queen it changes.
Oh, yeah. Every queen it changes.
Yeah.
Queens. Okay. So, all right.
The queen has to choose its flower. The king not.
Oh, the queen chooses her flower.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. The king does not get a choice. Okay.
It's almost roses for the queen.
Almost always roses.
Yes. And because she also being rosy.
Rosie. I think I would. Do you know a daisy?
Daisy.
Yeah, I like daisies.
Oh, yeah.
Daisies. Yeah.
Okay. The daisy duck.
The daisy duck.
Is that how do you say daisy duck in French?
It's been 1 week we go to America. I can't remember the French things. Thanks, America. Margaret? No. Donald et Daisy. Daisy.
It's daisy. Okay. Watch this.
D'accord, oui, Daisy. Oui.
Okay. Ready? Let's kick her speed round. Ready?
All right.
I'll say it in American. You say it in French. Ready? Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey la souris.
Minnie Mouse.
Minnie la souris.
Goofy.
Dango.
Yeah,
Dango.
Dongo. Okay. Pluto.
Pluto.
Oh, Pluto?
Yeah, Pluto.
Okay. Chippendale.
Tic-tac. Tic-tac.
Ticky-tack. That was amazing.
Ticky-tack.
Oh, this is my favorite. Mike Wazowski.
Bob Wazowski.
Bob, they call him Bob Wazowski.
Because it's a round.
That
so
makes
Bob.
Bob.
Not Mike. Even if at the end of the movie we talk to Mike.
Oh, he talked, yeah. All right. Oh, like you said, you're mispronouncing everything. We're gonna go check the merchandise now. Show you some of the cool merchandise. All right, so here we are. Of course, when you think of Paris, there's two Disney princesses that really stand out: Beauty and the Beast, Belle, and also Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. Who's the better Disney princess? Belle?
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah. Of course.
Jimmy also told me that Snow White is French, which I said, no, Snow White is German. But then Jimmy said,
She came from the border between France and Germany. So sometimes, depending on the history, depending on the time of history, it can be French, it can be German.
so if you had to choose between Snow White and Belle,
That.
always Belle. All right, I'm gonna take a minute. We're gonna look at the merchandise of Disneyland Paris. Now, Disneyland Paris has something unique that the other parks don't have. They have their own version of Minnie Mouse. It's Parisian Minnie Mouse. She looks different, she dresses different, and I'll show you that Minnie Parisian. I think she might be the best Minnie. All right, so this is the Parisian Minnie. You'll notice long eyelashes, narrower face, and you see her right there. She's cooking macarons. And we'll see if we can find another one where she has very long legs. Is this the best Minnie?
Yeah. Yeah.
And in Disneyland, when you go to Disneyland Paris, she's everywhere.
Yes.
Very popular. They have all fashion thing for her. She wears most of the things you get there in Disneyland Paris are either black, white, or red, and it's all Minnie. And they go through all these different stores. So this is unique to America. They don't have this bright color blue in Paris. It's only gonna be black, red, or white. Yeah. All right, so you can kind of see Minnie Mouse there. She's got the high heels on. She's got the longer legs. That's kind of a Parisian Minnie. All right, of course, we have to talk about Ratatouille.
Yeah, for sure.
Very French. They don't have these in.
No, we don't have that. They make only in the kitchen.
Oh, do you wish you had them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, what do French people think about Ratatouille?
The food thing on the right.
Both the food.
So, Ratatouille in France is gonna be like the typical things.
Typical
when I
things.
have kids.
Okay.
During the winter, during at the end of the summer thing, it's gonna be the thing we're gonna start to have.
Okay.
Ratatouille.
Okay.
About the ride, I think people still love it because we still have got a lot of time.
Can you? Now, this is what I've been told. This is what Jimmy told me. There's a French song in the Ratatouille ride, and it's amazing, and I love it. He said though it's a French song written for Americans, so the Americans will like it.
Yeah.
Can you sing it for us? How's it go?
Because like this.
This is playing music, so I'll talk
You
to.
got music? I don't have music.
Yeah, mine's going.
His isn't on.
Oh, yours isn't on. So how does the song go in French? Remember? Yeah.
I can't remember the lyrics.
Yes.
Even if I'm French, but as I say, it's been 1 week I'm in America. I forget that.
You forget everything. So I've been told that it's a song that was written to sound French that Americans will like, and we do like it.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Even French people like it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very good. And Anthony Anthony for sure wants me to show you this, a hidden French Mickey. So these are the toys they do not have in Disneyland Paris.
No.
But he says people want these very bad. It's like
I have good memories when the Disney merchandise come out here.
Yes.
The French guest fan asked this merchandise.
Oh really?
If I have good memories.
Yeah. So people want this in France. It's a hot ticket item. And can I tell you a funny story about Anthony? The very first time he was in a video on Provost Park Pass, they were watching it and they were reading the comments and somebody wrote, "Man, Anthony's a vibe." And they didn't know what that meant. So they're like, "What does a vibe mean?" I'm like, "It's a good thing." So now it's known as Jimmy and the Vibe.
Jimmy and the Vibe. It's gonna be the name of a band. A French band.
French band, Jimmy and the Vibe. All right, so Jimmy wanted me to show this cart. This, he says, is very French. Having cart with all this art, particularly paint, like oil paintings. He says that you can see this everywhere in Paris. I think
That's typically in Montmartre. We're gonna have the Moulin Rouge, you know.
the Moulin Rouge.
And then I have also the Sacré-Cœur. This building over there.
Okay.
The famous church in Paris. After Notre Dame. And this is where we're gonna have the painting.
The painting. Okay.
This is the place to be.
Now, something interesting. I asked Jimmy, I'm like, is this a cliche? Are these cliches in France? He says they're not. We don't consider it a cliche. We consider them an homage. That we actually like it. This is how Americans feel about us. They like it, and so it's considered an homage. All right, so this shirt was pointed out to me. They don't have this shirt in Disneyland Paris. They said they wish they did. They like the way Belle looks. She looks different here. It says Belle Fleur de Jardin. That's the flower in the garden. And what is the perfume? Oh, it's a perfume of the rose. So they like the way that she looks. So they have berets for sale here. Now, I've been told that
He's got the
berets,
flag.
particularly, are usually for girls.
For girls, yeah.
Mostly for girls. But sometimes boys wear them. And I asked them, I said, what's a proper way to wear them? They said, any way. Like this?
Like a pen writer, if you want.
Like a pirate? Is this very French?
Yeah.
Oui?
Oui, oui.
Oui.
Tu es très français.
Très français. That means I look really good in French.
Yeah. You look good.
All right, so they sell this hat here. They told me that this would be more of what a tourist would buy. A true French person probably wouldn't wear this hat, but they said they would see this be sold in Paris for tourists to buy. The more you know. All right, so I'm gonna try to see if I can see if I can like upset them a little bit for fun. All right, so this is another thing to sell here. This is the Rome Colosseum.
What?
Isn't this the Rome Colosseum? In Rome, Italy.
Yeah, of course. Continue.
Just kidding. Of course, it is the most prolific thing in all of France, right?
Even maybe in Europe.
In Europe. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the most prolific thing in all of Europe.
Maybe in the world.
Maybe the world. It's the Eiffel Tower, okay, with the French flag. And the French flag, by the way, just so you know, always flies blue, white, then red. Blue, white, and red. Yeah. Sometimes we get that confused. We don't know. We never fly red, white, and blue.
No.
Okay. Blue, white, and red. Have you been to the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah. I've been there and there. Not there. Yeah.
You've been there and there, but not there.
Not there.
I've been there.
You've been there?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Lucky.
So you make this stuff fun.
Yeah. It's actually it's way taller than you think it's going to be. It's way taller. So the Eiffel Tower.
So it will be like this. But no, like I think it will be the size.
For perspective.
And for the fun facts, if
Oh,
you
fun
have a clear sky,
Clear
from
sky.
Disneyland Paris, you can see the Eiffel Tower.
From Disneyland Paris. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a clear sky. Where? From like the Queen
The
of Hearts?
Robinson tree. From the Robinson tree.
We call it the Swiss Family Robinson tree. They call it the Robinson tree. You get to the top, you can see the Eiffel Tower on a clear day.
Yeah.
That's very cool. All right, so I'm going to go in. We're going to show you some of the French food they have here in the French Pavilion. We're just going to take a look at it, and they're going to look at it and tell you if it's authentic or not. Okay, we're going to take a look here. All right, the pizza, Jimmy, is that kind of French?
No, this is Italian.
Oh, this is Italian. Okay,
We eat pizza in France.
that's Italian.
This is Italian.
All right, the brie sandwich.
Brie sandwiches? Yeah, it's typical Norman.
Okay,
So if you go to Normandy,
Normandy.
Yeah.
Okay, the quiche.
the quiche,
Very okay. These here, the very French.
very French too.
The croissant.
Croissant, that's
Very-
what I made when I come back home.
Okay, very French. Okay,
More
more.
typical also.
This is also very typical. So it's all very French.
Yeah, French.
Okay.
That's French also. Croque monsieur.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
you know
Croque
that
Monsieur,
thing,
love it.
Croque
Yes,
monsieur.
yes, yes. Okay.
That's maybe this one will not be like French
So-
things. I never see that thing in France.
Never seen that in France. Okay, so
No.
that's maybe not French. This,
This, yeah.
I love that.
This is the most French. Yeah.
That's the most French. Meat and cheese.
Meat and cheese.
Meat and
ham.
cheese. Okay.
Assiette de fromage, of course.
Sandwich. Okay.
Cheese,
Every
cheese,
salad.
cheese.
Salad cheese.
Baguette.
Baguette. Very French. Okay.
Macaron.
Macaron.
Very French, even if a lot of French don't eat that thing.
Okay. Very French.
The croissant.
Now say. Wait. Pronounce that again.
Le croissant. You know croissant.
Croissant. Okay. All right. Parfait.
Parfait. Everybody loves parfait.
Everybody. Shrek. Okay. This is. Oh wait. This is the
Pain au chocolat.
pan de chocolate.
There is some French people who say chocolatine.
Okay. Chocolatine. Okay.
So if you go to the south, Bordeaux, you're gonna say chocolatine.
Chocolatine
not
south.
chocolat.
Okay. Perfect.
There is a war in France
There's a war
about
fans
that
over
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's
very serious. Okay. Eclair.
Éclair au chocolat. Yeah.
Okay.
But in France, you're gonna have also say éclair au café
Okay.
and éclair au caramel.
Eclair, caramel or Eclair
Caramel.
coffee.
Yeah.
This is the best.
Apparently, you say this is the best. Yeah.
It is so good.
It's gonna be the fancy macaron.
Fancy macaron.
Fancy macaron.
Okay.
We got that thing in France too, but mostly in Paris.
Okay. The chocolate.
Yeah, that's a chocolat. Yeah.
Chocolate. Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Jimmy likes that one. Okay. All right. And creme brulee.
Crème brûlée, beignets.
Beignets.
Yeah, I don't know what is it.
This is like an apple fritter. Maybe not so much French.
Not on the look.
So that looks more American. Okay. All right, guys, I want to take a moment and talk to you, and this is gonna be a little bit different because normally when I do this, I'm by myself. I'm a little embarrassed, but I asked him if he would translate what I say in French.
Pas de problème.
Okay. You matter.
Vous comptez.
You are important.
Vous êtes important.
And I am talking to you.
Et nous sommes en train de parler de vous.
And if you think I'm not talking to you, you're wrong.
Et si vous pensez qu'on est en train de pas parler de vous, vous vous trompez complètement.
If you're going through a hard time, I want you to know it will get better.
Si vous êtes dans des moments qui sont un tout petit peu difficiles, sachez qu'ils vont passer.
You're unique, you're special, you're awesome. Awesome?
Oui. Vous êtes unique, vous êtes incroyable, vous êtes merveilleux.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Jimmy.
Y a pas de quoi.
Yeah, you guys, thank you so much. And if you guys ever go to Disneyland Paris, look for Jimmy. He's a custodian. He's dressed like Bert from Mary Poppins. He's out there and mostly in Fantasyland.
Mostly, will be in the first part, so the Disneyland Park, the Magic Kingdom one.
The Magic Kingdom Park. So you can look for Jimmy. He'll be there. So kind. You can approach him and say hi. He loves it. And you also look for Anthony. Anthony's more behind the scenes, but you might be able to see him as well. The vibe. So.
See you.
All right.
Au revoir.
Bye bye. Oh, it says like and subscribe.
Oh, sorry, c'est that thing.
Like.
Aimez la vidéo et how do we say subscribe in French because they say it. I'm not a YouTuber, sorry. So it's gonna be aimez cette vidéo et n'oubliez pas de la partager. Et si vous n'avez pas cliqué, cliquez juste en dessous là pour vous inscrire pour être fan de ces vidéos à lui.
Yeah. Oui.
Oui, s'il vous plaît. Venez. Bye bye.
So, if you go to the back of the French Pavilion, they have the Beauty and the Beast sing-along. Here's a little really cool thing. In this Beauty and the Beast sing-along, you sing along with the songs, but they tell the story, and they say that Le Flou, Gaston's little sidekick, He's the one that arranged for Beast and the Beauty and the Beast to get together. It was all his doing. All right, so I gotta ask, Jimmy and the Vibe. Wait, Jimmy, you gotta come over here.
Sorry.
Do you like the French Pavilion?
It's okay.
It's funny. It's because when I asked them, I said, let's be the French Pavilion. And they wanted to go to every pavilion but this pavilion. Because they're like, we see it at home.
Yeah.
But it is awesome. We love it.
Yeah.
It's as you said, it's a good homage.
There is no rats over there.
None.
It's cool. It's clean and everything. So it's maybe better than Paris.
I don't think so. We went to Epcot and to the French Pavilion. We took my friends from Disneyland Paris and we had a great time. Jimmy and the Vibe, they told us all about French traditions that we didn't know existed in Epcot. Thank you, Vibe. Thank you, Jimmy.